Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dead Space 3. This is episode 3. So, we made it off the moon without getting blown up by the unitologists, and we traveled here to Tal Volantis, where Ellie had come before us, and we immediately got our ship blown up because there was a huge debris field over the planet of what used to be a fleet, complete with a bunch of floating space mines. So, now we are aboard the Roanoke, which is one of the ships from that fleet, which still has oxygen somehow, despite this oxygen being 200 years old and there not being any power for the cycling systems. However, the power does seem to be on in this room, so maybe it does still have some power. I guess we did turn on the reactor, so even if the oxygen was no good before, it is cycling now, assuming the oxygen recycler is still functional. We also have the ability to make weapons now, however. We don't have any parts to make anything that we don't already have. Alright, where are we going? We're going back down. What was our objective after the last time? Oh yeah, we have to get to the Admiral's room, because she was going marker crazy, and only Isaac can translate the marker symbols.
Isaac, I'm sorry about that. There's so much going on,
So Norton, huh? I mean, that was quick.
The world is ending, and all you can think about is us?
Damn right. I never gave up on you.
Oh no, you gave up on the world.
I paid my dues. Or don't you think I'm fucked up enough already?
Isaac, this is do or die. We're stuck without your help. Are you with me?
There is something outside the door. Now, she says it's the end of the world, but does that mean, like, the end of all worlds? Because otherwise, you know, what's a one world in the grand scheme of things? Alright, there's definitely something gushing around outside our elevator. That wasn't there.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's a bit of an aw fuck moment. This is like the thing from Metro 2033 that was attached to the reactor. Begone, foul tentacle. I mean, so far the cutter is still doing us pretty good. Somebody else sneaking up on me somewhere. Now, do we have any idea what these tentacles are attached to down there in the pit? I think there is a lurker shooting at me somewhere. Are we good? No, this thing shut off. So, I guess that one's burnt out. Though this still says they're all running at ideal capacity, so I don't know. I guess we woke up those tentacles when we turned on the generator. Okay, so where is the Admiral, and are they still attached to the ship? Because I'm pretty sure this ship is not in one piece. I'm actually not sure what the crafting stuff is for. I guess it is for making those blueprints as well as making resources. But you don't actually need them for making guns. Okay, so now this is active. We're gonna have to go through here. I kind of figured that it would be when we came through here the first time.
Isaac, Carver. All secure here.
How are the others?
They'll live. I'll meet you at the Admiral's quarters. Don't leave me waiting.
Alright, so again, like, would Carver be with us if we were playing co-op right now? Or would he be on his own part of the ship? Because I kind of just assumed that they always force you together, like Resident Evil 5. Apparently, I don't have any stasis packs, because I was trying to use one there. Scrap metal. I mean, that's one of the power node cabinets, but it seems like they're just generic resources now. Semiconductors. Maybe we'll find enough junk on this old ship to put together one of those blueprints. Which I think are just weapons that we can't modify or take parts out of. You know, they're kind of like fixed weapons instead of the custom ones.
Hey, Isaac. Am I gonna stand here all day?
Hang on, I'll be there soon.
Hey, if you're embarrassed to ask for directions, just follow your waypoint.
Alright. Don't know what we need to do here. Some sort of electrical engineering interface, but I don't know how it works. It just says activate, and can't move that. I have to drag it with my mouse, maybe? Because the arrow keys won't move it. Did I do it? I guess so. You just have to move the mouse for one and the arrow keys for the other. I wonder if that would just be the other player if we were doing this co-op. Well, that's weird, but that's a new minigame instead of the hacking. I mean, this is pretty traditional Dead Space stuff, that we're exploring this busted old ship. You know, they're starting you off with the familiar before they dump you on the planet again. CMS Roanoke, Sovereign Colonies Armed Forces. Okay, so that's what the S.C.A.F. acronym that we see on the planet's surface is. I wasn't sure if that was like a separate thing. Oh. We must be safe because we took off our helmet. Seems like the Admiral never became a Necromorph, though. What did you see,
Ellie,
Isaac?
Carver,
What did it show
the
you?
Admiral's quarters. Isaac's.
Turn it off.
Hey, Isaac.
Turn it
Isaac?
off.
Carver, what's going on?
Turn it off.
Isaac.
Turn
Hey.
it off. Turn it off.
Hey!
What is it? What's going on?
Nothing. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Ellie, the Admiral was obsessed with making a key.
A key to what?
Hey! A key to what?
Some sort of alien device. A machine. I think that she believed that it controlled the markers.
Oh my god.
She wanted to turn it off. She wrote that over and over again like a mantra.
Or instructions. This is exactly what we've been looking for. This isn't just some random planet, Isaac. They found the source. The marker homeworld.
You have got to be shitting me.
Marker homeworld.
Alright, let's regroup in the control room. We can plan our next move from there.
Clark, shake it off. Let's go. Clark!
I mean, that was one of the things they never approached before. Where did the markers come from? They're obviously alien in design, and they implant blueprints in your head to make more of them. So, who's been sending them out in the first place? But what would Necromorph Prime really look like? Would it just be a giant ball of flesh?
Damn it, Marjorie. I'm risking a lot of brave men and women down in that ice cube. Soldiers that could be fighting the war back home. Now, can somebody tell me, for the love of God, what the hell we're looking for?
We are looking for hope, General.
Oh, good God in heaven.
Support for the war and our ability to fight it are dwindling. We are out of resources, we are out of public approval, and we are out of time.
Just answer my question. What are we looking for?
Markers.
You must be joking.
No, General. I'm not.
Not the kind you draw
I will
with,
be
but
sending
like...
Dr. Serrano to your quarters to give you a full briefing.
You must be
I mean, I guess it's not really clear why they're called markers.
You are dismissed.
What do they mark? They're more like beacons or something. Turn it off, it says turn it off. In my head it talks to me, tells me things that no one else can hear. Just for me, just for me. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. And it will all go away, it will all stop. I mean, clearly, you know, she did something to keep herself from necromorphing. And I guess if they started transforming on these ships... Okay, we found an artifact. If they started transforming on this ship, then you think that... that means they must be within range of a marker's influence, right? Or there's one on one of these ships. Personal journal, Ellie Langford. I wasn't sure how he'd feel seeing me again. He's been through a lot, and with him for much of it. I with him for much of it. Before I left, I could tell things were bothering him, but he did what he always does. Suppressed it, kept it locked inside. I asked him when he was going to face his demons. He said some things should remain buried. Nothing good comes from digging up the past. It's strangely fitting that we find ourselves together once more in this 200-year-old flotilla doing just that. Why did she have time to write that? Ellie, it's been like 5 minutes since I saw you. You don't have to write a journal about me already.
Track down a scrapped transport shuttle. It's called the Crozier.
If we can get it spaceworthy again, we can use it to reach the planet's surface.
No chance. We find the shuttle, then we're getting the hell out of here.
Damn it, Robert! If we don't stop the markers, there won't be anything to go back to.
Either way, it looks like the shuttle's our only shot. Where is it?
In the biggest ship of the fleet, the Terra Nova. But it's a long walk.
Well, they must have had some way to travel between ships.
If there's a way, we'll find it.
I wonder if the Terra Nova was a colony ship. Since they are the colonial authority after all, you'd think they would have colonizing ships. And certainly sounds like the name of a colony ship.
Good afternoon, General. Admiral Graves asked me to prepare this information for you. When the black marker was exhumed on the Earth in 2214, it defied our understanding of science. It appeared to generate limitless energy, a trait of obvious importance in our resource-strapped times. There was an effort to replicate the marker, hoping to understand its technology, thereby acquiring limitless energy for ourselves. Imagine our surprise when we learned they are not sources of energy, but receivers of it. Via carrier wave from somewhere deep in space. Triangulating this marker signal revealed a previously undetected planet, now known as Tau Volantis. We hope to find the source of this signal and finally harness the energy for ourselves. And if this works, it could mean a better future for all of us. General, thank you for your time. Good afternoon, General.
Yeah, so clearly
Admiral
this
Graves
happened
has me to
before they
prepare
lost
this
the war and
information.
destroyed the rest of their ships.
When the black marker was exhumed on the Earth in 2214, it defied our understanding of science. It appeared to
I don't know why
generate
some of these rooms have a
limitless
throwable
energy,
box
a trait
in them.
of obvious importance in our resource-strapped times. There was an effort to replicate the marker, hoping to understand its technology, thereby acquiring limitless energy for ourselves.
So that's a leaper right there. The design doesn't seem to have changed much, though. They seem to be a lot bonier now. Did I get hit there? I really thought I took damage, but I don't think it did. Okay. Also, I think Isaac's default walking speed is a lot faster than it used to be. Although that might just be because the game is capped to 30 FPS by default if you have VSync on, and I have it uncapped again because I have it VSynced through the NVIDIA control panel instead, thus avoiding the low cap. It is astounding how this ship seems to be in better condition than the Ishimura, despite being 200 years old. Shotgun. That's a new blueprint. Wait, shotgun? Like just a straight up shotgun? Also, I did pick up an artifact during that speech. No, not that one. It was the S.C.A.F. artifact. Oops, those are not the right buttons. Is this thing? No, that's the dogs. I don't know how to go back in one of these messages. I have to actually look at the damn bottom screen there.
Damn it, Marjorie. I'm risking a lot of brave men.
Nope, not that one.
Soldiers that could be fighting the war back home. Now, can somebody tell me, for the love of God, what the hell we're looking for?
We are looking for hope, General.
Oh, good God in heaven.
Support for the war.
Well,
and our
I don't know
ability to
what
fight
exactly I got out of that other artifact. Maybe it was a text log? Does those show up in a different room? Or different screen? I don't know why I said room. No, everything appears on this one screen. Maybe it's down here somewhere? Nope. No idea. Can't be that important. That's where it wants me to go. Can't go that door yet, so I guess we have to go this way.
Isaac, there you are.
Okay, we're back here again.
Finding a way off this wreck. Santos, tell him what we found.
Of course. We found a little maintenance craft, a skip. It doesn't go very far or very fast, but it will take you to the outermost ships. Here, I'm sending you the coordinates.
Now, let's get the shuttle so we can head home already.
Robert, we are not going home.
Hey, we'll get the shuttle first and decide what to do with it. I'm heading out to take a look at this skip.
I will say, I'm kind of indifferent on this EVA suit design, but it's not really a proper suit. It's clearly meant for just space. I'm sure we'll get a better one once we make some progress. The second game had a variety of interesting suits. I guess there's no shop. There's a suit kiosk, but that is not a weapon kiosk because you can't buy weapons anymore. I guess that makes sense since we're out here in the middle of fucking nowhere. But then again, so was the Ishimura. Okay, so let's see that shotgun I found. Shoot banger. You need a lot of resources to make any of these blueprints. Like 2,400 semiconductors out of the 200 we have. Okay, so this is just a regular-ass shotgun, apparently. It needs semiconductors and scrap metal, not too much of either. But it does not have a secondary fire. Still, I'd probably make that just to see how effective it is. Okay, but we didn't get any new weapon parts. We just got upgrades. Okay, you can also craft these circuits, so they're not super limited. Now, it did say there's a suit kiosk in this direction. Means we might be able to get a new suit there. Oh, it's right here. Upgrade rig and change suits. Do we have another suit yet, or do we have to find one? EVA suit. Yeah, this is our only option right now. So I think we are going to have to actually find these suits lying around. And you spend crafting resources to upgrade your rig, which is separate from the suit. So it's not going to be wasted if I upgrade any of this now. Alright, well, I guess I'll upgrade my health. Might as well. Damage of kinesis, range. Probably want range more than damage right now. These seem pretty cheap. But again, this game is designed to have you spending a lot of crafting resources, which is presumably why those blueprints are so expensive, so that you'll buy the extra resource bots. I think we do get one for free somewhere.
Are you contacting me on a private channel?
Because I need to know if you're on my side.
We're taking sides now?
I know you two had a thing, but she's mine now, and I love her too much to let her do this.
If she's right and this is the marker homeworld, maybe there's a chance of stopping this.
Look, we both know how this is going to end. If they found a way to stop the markers 200 years ago, don't you think we'd all be safe by now? It doesn't add up. So I get it. You think you and her... Yeah, well, forget it. She's over it, all right?
I don't suppose we told any of them what the effects of being exposed to the markers are in most people. He's probably already getting marker paranoia. Alright, so there's just O2 tanks floating around in this field of debris. There's our target.
Transmission.
Do you guys hear this? My rig's picking up some kind of looping message.
It sounds encrypted. It's coming from the research vessel CMS Greely. This could be really important.
That sounds like a side mission.
I'll check into it, Santos. Isaac out.
Alright, optional mission acquired. Now how do can I track optional missions? How the fuck am I supposed to find that? Well, I guess we're supposed to get out to this skip, and then maybe we can use that to fly over to the other ship. Not seeing any crates or anything I need to grab out here. Just a lot of oxygen containers. I also wonder how freely I can fly around here, because it looks like you can kind of just fly out there into the field. There's a mine over there. More oxygen containers. A satellite. do anything with the satellite? What the hell does that sound? What kind of beacon coming from the ship? Alright. So there's this chunk floating over here. Nope, never mind. It's this chunk over here. Well, there's a skip, but how do I get in? This is the co-pilot boarding zone. There we go. So to find the actual button. Welcome to the SK-1P, aka the skip. So yeah, it looks like we can jump around to these different ships. There's another one that we don't even need to go to unless that's the ship we came in on. No, that was the Eudora. Alright, well, let's go check out the Greeley. Probably get some gun parts if we do the optional stuff. So if I had to guess, I would say we probably can't manually fly over here. We have to use the skip. There's probably like a radius around each ship that you're allowed to go before it just counts you as lost to space. Alright, I guess, is this just supposed to be like a floating dock for these things? Like, I can't tell if this is supposed to be attached to another ship at some point. This looks great, though. I like the look of this debris field. It's impressive. In fact, might even be impressive enough for another thumbnail. Also, you notice the polarizing shield comes down when you're in space. It's a nice little extra detail. Alright. Can I? No, you cannot take thumbnails when you are in 0G, because you turn with the camera. Though I can do this. No, never mind. It worked before, but looks like it won't let me pull up the snap mode. Bunch of crates right here. There's that sound again. That makes it sound like something I'm supposed to find. Oh, there's a Necromorph out there. How long have you been hanging out on the hull of that ship, waiting for someone to fly by? I don't think we can break these, though, because we can't melee while flying around like you used to be able to. Okay, there's a lot of them popping out of this piece, so there has to be something in there. Whatever's making that bop 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 sound is probably treasure. Nope. Look at this. They just keep coming out of this thing. Okay, this thing says O2 on it. Emergency oxygen, but how do I use it? Or do I just shoot it? It's like fly up next to it, shoot it. Oh, there we go. I can't imagine this whole chunk here is just covered in enemies for no reason. Well, looks like I can't fly inside. Oh, there we go. You can actually melee. I don't know why that didn't work earlier. Oh, here we go. This looks like maybe something. Nope. It is just a weird hole in the side. I don't know. Seems pretty strange to me to have all of this piece here and all these enemies for no reason. Let me get back to the actual ship. I guess it's not going to give me a way inside because I don't have an objective here. So I'm just going to fly around it until I find an airlock. Like this one. Man, all these ships apparently don't have hull breaches. Just walk in here and breathe. Okay, so we're getting a signal from this ship.
Hey, Santos. I made it inside the Greeley. Any luck with that encrypted message?
No, but if you can find the source, maybe we can find a way to decrypt it.
Roger that. Isaac out.
Compact standard frame. Okay. There's another frame, but not a new weapon type. So I think we're going to be spending a little while here in space. There's that fucking sound again. I just need to find one thing making that sound so that I know from now on what it is.
Santos. Looks like parts of the ship are sealed off.
Sealed? On purpose? Do you think you can get it open?
I'm not sure. If I can get the power on, I may be able to lift the security lockdown. Hold on.
You have no torque bars in your inventory. I wonder if that's the replacement for power nodes for opening, like, secret doors. I think I can craft them. I remember seeing that as an option before I knew what it was. Isn't there a bench in here? Didn't I just see a bench? Maybe it was up above. Kinesis, or stasis ammo. Might actually need those in this game. They were kind of a waste of space in the previous games. So that might have been just because I didn't use stasis enough. Life support station. Got a ladder going that way. Got an elevator going this way. But yeah, this is the first time that Dead Space has had any kind of, like, optional areas that you don't need to go to at all. Instead of just corners to poke around in.
Santos, power's on.
I see it. The lockdown is originating from the radio room.
Set my waypoint. I'll head there.
There's our puker, or puker equivalent. The reason I'm not using our other gun is because it's kinda shit. I was very unimpressed with its performance. Okay, so that's the way to go. We can also go back the way we came. Nope, never mind, we're locked in until we complete the objective. I also thought we might have to start up a whole fucking reactor again, but I guess this ship has a much smaller power plant.
Isaac, how's your progress?
I found the radio room. Just give me a minute to release this lockdown.
Well, that certainly does look like a radio room. I think I heard a Necromorph in here somewhere already. Lurking around, no doubt. That looks like a hacking panel. Nope, never mind, it's something else. Balance power between left and right systems. Okay. So, the right one needs a lot of power that we don't currently have. Not quite. Okay, what if we take 90 off? And we give it a 60 instead. That's still not enough. It needs more juice. Okay, what if we give it a 60? Oh, apparently that's balanced?
I told you! I don't know! Dr. Barton, someone is broadcasting a coded message planetside. Who are you trying to contact? Dr. Serrano? Tell me! Just stop! Please! They wouldn't tell me! I don't know!
Commander, this is Unit 3. They barricaded themselves in with the broadcasting equipment.
If that's where they want to die, let them. Cut the ship's power. It'll kill their life support and cripple the transmission.
What about the others?
You know the orders. No one lives.
Understood.
No! No! Please! You don't understand! You can't do this! Ah!
Well, that didn't seem that important.
Ah! Hey! I told you! I don't know! Dr. Barton, someone is broadcasting a coded message planetside. Who are you trying to contact? Toronto?
We can go that way, but there is a door over here, too.
Stop! Please! They wouldn't tell me! I don't know!
Oh, this is where we came from. Of course.
In with the broadcasting equipment.
If that's where they want to die, let them. Cut the ship's power. It'll kill their life support and cripple the transmission.
What about the others?
Okay, now we're back here. That is the sound of an exploder. Took me a second to remember what that sound was. So those guys pretty much work the same too. They puke on you and it slows you down. But I think you can catch their spitballs still, which is what I tried to do. What is making that sound? It's maddening. It's coming from everywhere and nowhere at once. Actually, I think it's coming from above or below. Or possibly outside the ship. Not really clear. Maybe that's the emergency O2 sound. Okay, we need a key card to get in there. So we can't make a torque bar because we don't have any tungsten. But that's what we need to open that locked door over there. Oh, we got a suit kiosk here. Anything new? Nope. Not really sure why these are everywhere. They don't give you anything. I don't know how often you're going to be changing suits. I don't know if I'm going backwards right now. I think I am. I think this is where we came in. But I wanted to, like, double check because now we have the power on. We might be able to open more doors. Yeah, this is where we came in. Alright, looks like they tried to cover this area up after it got splattered with blood. And then it just got dirty again. Or this is a cryo room. I tried to grab his spitball, but I used stasis instead. A lot of these little bastards in here. So what exactly are these? Are these like dissected necromorphs, these pieces? So there's not actually anything there, is there? Looks like there was a sample here, but now it's gone. Alien artifact. Personal log, Laura Engstrom. The frozen specimens are breathtaking. Their physiology isn't entirely dissimilar to our own in the broadest sense. They are large, almost majestic in a way. Their crested heads are both horrifying and beautiful. Dr. Serrano suspects there may be millions of them down there, trapped in the ice amidst the markers. Who were these noble creators? Why did they build the markers? Are they responsible for placing the black marker on Earth? For what reason? I believe we will find all of these answers and more on this frozen planet. So I guess they were dissecting the aliens themselves who were found on the planet. And who were presumably long dead before even the S.C.A.F got here. I mean, with the complete lack of specific ammo types or, like, sellable materials or anything, I'm not even really paying attention to what I'm picking up. Because it's all just crafting crap and ammo of the one kind. What the hell is that? Oh, that's a slasher with no legs. She's just kind of bopping around behind there. You can't play the music sting when I already saw it. You can still impale them with their own blades. And also, you know, other necromorphs, but if there's a blade lying around, you can still fire it. And it's presumably affected by your kinesis damage upgrades. I mean, you have a couple different options for how to deal with an enemy that gets that close. So, as long as you're quick on the draw, I think you can usually counter them before they can get a hit in. And we don't even have our other weapon types yet. That would be even better at close range. Like the force gun, or that shotgun. Oh, these are new-ish. They're like the other things in, that come out of the pregnance. The little tumbling bits of flesh that will cling to you. Alright. They also give you a lot of those benches, considering you don't actually get that many crafting things. Okay. If this is not the main generator, what the hell is this thing? Okay. Wasn't sure if that was gonna work. And then it did, right after I said that, but the gravity plates broke off. And those things will mulch you if you step on them. Or maybe burn you, I don't know. Similar thing, though. Electric charge. There's that sound again.
Martin! This is Laura Engstrom. They started the cleanse order. We don't know where Toronto or our work will be destroyed. Did you get the message encrypted? The codes are in my office. You have to hurry. They're on to us.
Okay, so we got that key card, which means we gotta double back now. No idea what's making that sound in this room. Alright, well, that's a dead end now. So those guys can reanimate corpses that were already necromorphs. They're just like little res drones.
Isaac, what is that horrible noise?
I think I pulled out something I shouldn't have. The gravity plating is tearing itself apart. The message is a warning to someone named Serrano on the planet's surface.
Did you find a way to decode it?
Yeah, the encryption key is in the office of Laura Engstrom.
Oh, let me see if I can find it. Yes, Here she is. I'll send it to your locator.
I already know where it is, game. It's the only door that needed a keycard. Alright, let's not get annihilated by the floor. It is kind of limiting us on where we can go. Oh, some of them are smarter than others. See, if I had a force gun, I could just shove them into the gravity plates. But unfortunately, I don't have anything that pushes right now. Also, I am going to turn it down a little bit because I realize there's parts where I just won't talk because it's so loud. We're going to turn this down. Actually, not voice volume, that's fine. Just the sound effects volume. I'm going to turn that down to like 85. It's not super loud, just a little bit louder, or a little bit less loud would be nice. He was danger close. They seem a lot squishier than the exploders from the previous games, though. They're kind of gangly and easy to take apart. Alright, what's our reward? Better not just be some crafting resources.
Got it. Hey, Santos, I'm sending you the decryption key now.
I see it. Hold on, I'll apply it to the message. Hide Rosetta? Who's she?
Must have been trying to hide her from the execution order. Her research could be the key to all of this.
But why issue a cleanse order if it would destroy such an important secret?
Maybe they panicked. Or maybe they knew something we didn't.
Isaac, thanks for looking into this. It could prove very useful.
Good to hear.
Will it, though?
Back. We've got a long road ahead of us. Isaac out.
Is it actually going to apply somewhere in the future, or is that literally just a little bit of lore? And I wonder, could Rosetta possibly be their translator of marker or Tau Volantis alien language? Or maybe Rosetta is that codex they were talking about at the start. Oh, there's a crate. There are crates out here after all. There are also more lurkers out here. So I don't think there's much to miss around these parts of the ship. Because none of them seem to actually be enterable or have anything, like, important on them, aside from oxygen refills you can shoot off of the sides. Okay, where is my skiff? Or my skip? A little satellite bit over here. Got anything on it? Nope. If I remember correctly, Dead Space 2 had like a reorient button that would kind of adjust you to what you should think is the ground. But I don't know if that applies here because we're not actually somewhere that has gravity, unless it's relative to the planet. Alright, let's fly on over to our main objective on the Terra Nova, and maybe we'll wrap up there, because we had our little side mission, and now we're ready to get back on track. See, that looks like a planet cracker right there, but I guess that's the Terra Nova. It's got the rib structures under it. And we are actually in the ship this time instead of just floating in space.
I'm inside the Terra Nova. Which way to the shuttle?
Santos, you found the impound records. What did they say?
Only that the shuttle was decommissioned. They were going to pop it out.
Great, so basically nobody knows?
There must be more detailed shipping records somewhere. I'll take a look around the ship.
Okay, we can still get out here into the actual ribs. I wonder if there's anything out here of value. There's mines out here. I would assume that there's got to be, like, some gun parts hidden around some of these outdoor areas, right? Because otherwise, why have them? Aside from maybe just to get more resources? So far, I'm just getting ammo. See, like, my video game experience tells me that having that sound play in multiple areas out here, it is some kind of marker indicating optional stuff or a collectible or something. That wop-wop sound. Oh, there's some cysts, I think they were called. Things that just shoot at you. Did that one just blow itself up? Nope, it just went into hiding. I'm trying to follow that sound. It never seems to lead anywhere. Also, air is much less limited in this. Like, we're working with default air ratings right now, and we have, like, 240 seconds? Oh, you know what? This is probably where we're supposed to go, isn't it? The fucking shuttle bay is over there. Looks like I should be able to just slide this open. Except it doesn't seem to be powered up. Or at least I'm not seeing a panel to open this thing. Alright, we're probably not supposed to go there yet. Probably won't let me go there yet. What's that over there? I mean, at least you don't have to worry about running out of thruster fuel. It should be pretty limited, but maybe this is the future where fuel is much more efficient to make up for the fact that resources were so limited until the invention of the planet crackers. Okay, well, that is glowing, but it doesn't look like it's actually an openable door. Yeah, see, even the logo looks like the Ishimura's logo. Maybe these ships predate the first planet crackers. I don't remember how old the Ishimura was, but it was at least more than 100 years old by the time of the first game. The oldest ship in the fleet. Alright, let's get in the ship proper, and then that'll be a good place to stop. Should hit a checkpoint. Heavy standard frame. Still not a very interesting upgrade to find. Especially since it seems to be worse than the default upgrade, or the default frame. Chapter 5. Expect delays. Still nothing. Alright, well, before we explore the Terra Nova, I guess we'll wrap up, and maybe next time we might actually make it down to the planet, though I have a feeling we'll have a reason to explore the other ship on that list before we actually make planetfall, maybe for another optional mission. But, until then, you folks all take care, and thanks for joining me with some more Dead Space 3.